Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Ninjaxtx, and welcome to the 77th video in my third round of philosophy videos. It is fear that holds us back. Fear holds us back from doing a lot of things, as I've said in this video series before. But once we let go of that fear and give our trust to God, trust in the skills that God has given you, trust in the talents that God has given you. Because if God gives it to you, that means there's a blessing somewhere in there. So step out on the talents that God has given you. Don't let people tell you, well, you can never do this because you're in that world, or you have that disability, or you were born into poverty. Just because you were born into poverty doesn't mean you have to stay there. Just because you were born one way or born with a disability, your disability does not define you. You define how people look at your disability. And before you even say it, yes, everyone in this world has a disability. You know what that disability is? Ignorance. Because everyone in this world is ignorant to something until they shut up and let God take control. Because once God takes control of your destiny, He gives you a vision to achieve that destiny. So don't let society dictate what you do. You dictate how society views you. Stop worrying about what people think. Stop worrying about what people are going to say, and just do what you feel is the correct thing. And as long as you're doing what you feel is positive and giving it to God, nothing can stop you. You're golden. Stop worrying about what society is going to say, because in the long run, if you think about it, in the long run, society doesn't matter, because you're going to God dictates His destiny for you, and then you move upon it. That is what matters. It's not society. It's not what is popular. It's not what is the end thing now. It is what God has put on your heart to do. So step out on faith, do it, and watch the doors open. Because if you don't, you'll always kick yourself and say, well, why didn't I do that? Well, if I had done that, I'd have this by now. And that's another thing. Don't sit there and do that. If you were meant to have it, God would have put it in your destiny. If you were meant to have it, you will have this little voice inside you, and that's God, that pushes you to go after things. So don't sit there and say, well, if I had this, I'd have that. No. God gives you what you need to accomplish your destiny. God gives you a vision. the more you move toward that vision, the closer you are to your destiny. And people are going to challenge your vision. People are going to challenge your vision every day. If it's worth having, no matter what the challenge is, you will push toward it. You will push the challenges out of the way to get to your vision and your destiny. If it falls away and it crumbles, it wasn't for you. It wasn't intended for you. Don't sit there and beat yourself up about it. Sure, we grieve over losses of what we could have had. That's human. But get up. Because the more you wallow in self-pity, the more you're stuck there. So, trust your skills that God has given you and move with them. And as you move with your skills, you'll be able to see God flow within your life. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that made sense to you guys. I hope that lifted some spirits. I know it could have been I know it was jumbled in some spots, but I hope y'all got my gist, and I hope it lifted someone's spirits. Peace, take care of yourselves and each other. One world, one love. If you have any questions, comments, or requests, please send them to my YouTube account, or if you know how to get in touch with me on my personal Facebook, please do so there. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye for now.